when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stood.
Hello everybody, my name is Kevin Wilson. I'm one of your candidates for the Vice President of External Affairs. Today is day 2 of campaigning, and I'm here to talk about my platform point number 1, which revolves around scholarships, tuition, and university fees. So my platform for scholarships, university, and fees starts with attaching the rate that tuition can increase per year to inflation. So currently, universities are allowed to increase the rate of tuition 3% higher than the rate of inflation every single year. Now, that makes university more inaccessible and inaccessible every single year for students. As in the 1980s, the Ontario government used to provide 80% of the total funding for students in regards to how much that each student paid for tuition. So a student would pay approximately $2,000, and that would probably cover 20% of the actual learning material that they got. And the Ontario government would provide 80%. Now, currently, it's approximately 52% of the tuition that a student pays is from their actual money, and 48% is from the Ontario government. And so each year that tuition is able to increase by a higher rate of inflation makes university more inaccessible and more inaccessible for students in Ontario. The next one revolves around scholarships and grants. So the Canadian Scholarship Program and the Canadian Grants Program was implemented. One was implemented in 2009 and the other was implemented in 2004. They were implemented at a rate that they weren't increasing over the years. So when they were implemented, there was a lump sum of money provided for students for scholarships and grants, but that number has not increased at all. And so since then, less students have actually been getting scholarships and grants per number than they used to get based on how much money is actually provided. So I once again want to tie that to the rate of inflation to ensure that more and more students are able to get scholarships and grants from the Ontario government, as currently students are getting rejected based on the current framework that is provided. The next one revolves around flat fee tuition. So right now at Brock University, if you take 4 credits, you still actually pay the same as if you were taking 5. So you're actually not getting all the education that you're paying for. I believe that that is fundamentally wrong, and that you should only be paying for the education that you actually receive. So I'm going to advocate for per credit tuition framework, so that if you take 4 credits, you're only paying for 4 credits. And if you take 5 credits, you're paying for 5 credits. So that will as well make university more accessible and more affordable for students in Ontario. As well with that, the average student actually takes 5 years to complete university. So if they're taking 4 credits per year, they're essentially paying an extra $1,000 every single year for university. And that is just fundamentally wrong. My last area with university fees is revolving around our CASA membership. Now, CASA is our federal lobbying body, and BUSU had joined them in 2002, and they failed to meet quorum on 2 referendums which they were trying to implement to fund CASA. Our CASA membership is approximately $45,000. Now, that is quite a bit of money for the student union to go and pay for a membership to an organization when the students didn't necessarily vote yes for this membership. Now, I want to review this membership and bring it to referendum so that you, the students, can decide whether it's actually worth paying.